Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the Châtillon 155-55. It's the Tier 9 French SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Murovanka, and this one is under the command of TanqAndTonic of the ELO. Battle's about to commence.
Up and at 'em.
Okay, we're on. 2 marks of excellence on the barrel. Now the turret will actually turn all the way around, so he can actually point the gun in any direction, which also means he can point the hull in any direction, and if he wants to, he can point the hull in a direction so he can make a fast escape after the enemy gets close to him. It's got a reasonably fast speed, this Arty, as well. It's 56 kilometers an hour, 56.3, so it's a very quick hull based on the M47 hull, but with bits of the Batchat 25, I think, in it as well. Sort of the engineering is M47. Now, in a previous video by TanqAndTonic, I mentioned that his clan name is ELO, and, well, at the time, we just recently heard the bad news about Olivia Newton-John dying, and of course Olivia Newton-John appeared in a film where there was electric light orchestra music, and I said, well, they used to be called the ELO, and I wondered, was there any connection between his clan name and the pop group ELO? And it told me, yes, it does, there is a connection. Oh, he just got a hit on the Lorraine 50-ton. Only 84 hit points though. You see, over the years, he kept getting invites to join clans, so he decided to start his own clan, and so therefore he could have the name of the clan that he wanted, and he could be the sole member of the clan and its commander. And that's why he started the ELO clan. And yes, it does stand for the Electric Light Orchestra. Now, you may have heard some of their songs in the past. Really interesting, nice music. If you were around in the 70s, the late 70s, then you'll, of course, know some of the songs. Mr. Blue Sky was one of them. And in fact, actually, they in the film Xanadu, they provided quite a lot of the music. And, of course, that was the film that Olivia Newton-John starred in directly after Grease. Yeah, she had a very big hit with Grease. But then after Grease, the next film she did was Xanadu, and it wasn't as big a hit, but the music was very good. Okay, a bit more about the Batchat 155-55. It's a 155mm howitzer. It's capable of doing 680 alpha, and it will penetrate through 48mm of armor, or at least that's what they say. We've got the reload time as normally 28.76 seconds, and he's managed to get it down to 25.64. Just missed the opportunity to get it there, but he might get it now. Fires it in. Yes!
Critical hit must be our lucky day.
Yeah, it was right on the front of the vehicle. And it sounds like Commander AF is actually the vehicle commander on this one. That was a direct hit on the front of the vehicle. Now, he didn't get the stun assist off that one. He's still in reload, but only a short distance away from completing, so he could get this one. The guy stopped. Rounds out.
Ooh, close call.
Well, he got some stun assist. A lot of stun assist, actually. 663. And he got the rest of it as well, because the guy got wiped out. So he's having a good game so far. Okay, so he's aiming right at the very back of the map, because our team have literally carved through the magic forest, and they're now compressing the enemy into the southwest corner of the map. We've got an AMX 5120 again. Rounds out. Looks good. Yes!
Critical hit.
Another decent hit on the rear of the vehicle. Can't see the point where it actually did strike, but it was towards the rear. Got a Châtillon 4 there as well. The 5120's gone down. He fires around in at the Châtillon 4, and oh yes, nice bit of splash. 113, got some stun. Will he get some stun assist? I hope so. A Wizzy 1201 GFT appeared, but he's been wiped out. Now we're looking at a request for fire on a convoy, the FB4004. We're almost loaded. He's got thin armor. Rounds out.
That was close. Let's do it again.
Okay, didn't get it close enough to get a huge amount. He only got 118. He's closely looking now to see. Lost sight of him, but we will get him back. He's one of only 4 enemies still alive, including their Arty, the M53, M55. We haven't seen him yet, but there's the convoy. He's loaded, dialing in, rounds out. Yes, that's better.
Critical hit. Must be our lucky day.
Direct hit for 216. He goes down, so we get the stun assist as well. 4,000 stun assists so far. He's really been racking it up. Superb game for him. The more of the enemy you hit, the more likely you're going to get some a potential Confederate, but also some stun assist. And unfortunately, the LT-432 on the enemy team managed to sneak through, and he's now after TanqAndTonic, who's trying to escape to the south. Now that's when he needs his top speed to get away from that LT-432 before he becomes a victim. And he's been spotted. The enemy's behind him. Yep, there he is. He's weaving. The LT-432 gets zapped out of existence by the T-95. The Doom Turtle saves TanqAndTonic, and it's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for TanqAndTonic in the batch Châtillon 155-55. He did a huge amount of damage and loads of stun assist. He hit the right targets, and his teammates did the rest, and that gave him the ace tanker. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 5 exactly, and he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, and it really helped him that he didn't get any kills in that game, because if he actually had got a kill, it might have actually detracted from his ability to get that Confederate. So let's have a look at team score. We didn't get the highest damage in the game. No, that actually went to the Châtillon 204 on the enemy team. 2,929 hit points, but he didn't get a high caliber because he didn't get 20% of the enemy hit pool. The second highest damage in the game went to the Shrek, who managed to get 2,914 hit points. And the third highest damage went to the AMX 5120 on the TanqAndTonic's team, 2,810. TanqAndTonic got 1,366 hit points of actual damage. Not bad at all. Nice, conservative, I'd say, amount. If we look at the number of kills, though, we can see that the high scorer was the Skoda T56, who picked up 3 kills. The Doom Turtle and the Châtillon 4 and the AMX 5120 all picked up 2 apiece. Nobody on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill. In fact, only 3 got a kill at all, and TanqAndTonic didn't get any kills in that game whatsoever. But when it came to base XP, he's a little higher up the table because it was the ELC M90 who was spotting. He got 1,432 base from that game. Of course, he was tier 8 as well. So, of course, everything he spotted, which was higher tier, he was getting the bonus for. 1,040 went to the Skoda T56, and because of all that spotting damage, the stun damage rather, TanqAndTonic picked up 1,002, and he is one of only 3 players who managed to get over 1,000 in that game. He fired 10 rounds, got 5 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but 9 splash. 1,366 hit points of actual damage, all of it done at more than 300 meters. He damaged 6 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, and that's why he got the Confederate. If he'd actually killed one, he would have ended up losing that Confederate. 4,037 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns. That's where you get the ace tankers. You hit tanks which you know your teammates can penetrate. You stun them, and well, they're in sight of the enemy, and therefore your teammates will just put loads of holes in them, and he ends up with the benefit. 32,132 credits from the game. After an ammunition resupply, took away 36,998 credits profit. 1,002 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 3,006 experience points altogether. That was a very reasonable game in the batch at 155.55. It's a an Arty which they only made one prototype of, unfortunately, and it was consigned to the scrap heap because they just didn't go ahead and build it. So it's a bit of a pity. It never actually existed. But then the French have been good at building other Arty, and of course the AMX13 F38M had a very long lifetime and is still in use, I believe, in some countries because it's an effective design based on a very, very light chassis, the AMX 13-ton tank chassis, a light tank, and they built that howitzer around it and, well, on top of it. And they really didn't need the Batchat 155-55 when they had the AMX 13 F3. So pity that it never actually existed, but it's in the game anyway, and it's a nice ace tanker by TanqAndTonic. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.